After teaching Israel to guard purity in the camp, Numbers 6 turns to a voluntary call, a special path of devotion known as the Nazirite Vow. This vow was not required, it was chosen. It was a way for ordinary believers to set themselves apart for extraordinary focus on God. If a man or woman wants to make a special vow, a vow of dedication to the Lord as a Nazirite, this vow was open to both men and women, showing that devotion is not reserved for priests or leaders. Anyone could draw near to God in deeper consecration. The vow involved 3 sacred commitments. 1. Abstaining from wine and all grape products. They were to avoid wine, strong drink, vinegar, grapes, and even raisins. This wasn't about legalism. It was about clarity, discipline, and purity. Nothing was allowed to dull their senses or distract their devotion. Their joy was to come from the Lord alone. 2. Not cutting the hair. No razor may be used on their head. The growing hair became a visible sign of dedication, a living reminder that their strength and identity came from God, not self-image or culture. Samson, Samuel, and John the Baptist each carried forms of this calling. Their long hair symbolized belonging to God, staying away from dead bodies. Even if a family member died, the Nazirite could not defile themselves. Holiness required separation, not out of coldness, but out of honoring the God of life. If defiled accidentally, they had to shave, cleanse, and restart their vow. A picture that holiness is not casual or cheap. Completion of the vow. When the time ended, offerings were brought. A burnt offering, a sin offering, a fellowship offering, grain and drink. The Nazirite shaved their hair, the symbol of their vow, and burned it as an offering. It was a solemn, beautiful act, their dedication rising to God as worship. The priestly blessing, Numbers 6, ends with one of the most beloved and powerful declarations in Scripture, the blessing of Aaron over God's people. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. This was not a hope, it was God's promise. His protection, his favor, his grace, his peace, resting upon his people. So they will put my name on the Israelites and I will bless them. To belong to God is to be blessed by God. The Nazirite vow showed individual devotion. The priestly blessing showed corporate blessing. Together they teach us, God welcomes personal consecration, and he delights to bless all who bear his name. For believers today, the Nazirite vow foreshadows the call of Christ. Be set apart, be holy, be mine. And the blessing points to Christ himself, the face of God shining on humanity, the Prince of Peace. Next comes Numbers 7, where each tribe brings offerings for the tabernacle, and Israel begins to move forward in unified worship.